Hello Gemini, this is going to be a reading for June 15th to June 21st, 2020. Thank you to all my current subscribers, all the views, all the likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, please do so. It really helps the channels you watch on YouTube a lot. If you hit the bell icon, then you'll get the beep on your phone when you subscribe. And if you don't hit the bell icon, you won't get the beep on your phone. And I upload 2 videos every day at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that can help you on the beep decision there. So I'm going to start with the Whispers of the Ocean deck. So please remember that I read the cards and you decide if the cards apply to you or your situation. Because this isn't a personal reading, it's just a general reading for people who would have planets aligned when they were born as other Geminis who have planets aligned, similar patterns. But a personal reading, I hope to be doing those soon, in a few weeks. I need to upgrade some equipment first, I think. I'm still working on that. So here we go. I'm going to pull the Whispers of the Ocean. The first one is 26, Where You Need to Be. Acknowledge how you are feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. So this is beautiful. This is a blue dragon, which they float with the current in the ocean. They're over by Australia. And where you need to be is pretty good. I mean, that says a lot. That's really good that you're... So whatever you're going through right now, hopefully you feel like, yeah, I am. Everything's going good. This is how it should be. Hopefully that's how you feel. If not, that's telling you you're where you're supposed to be. 17 is safe and surrounded by love. Keep your heart open and know you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. And this is the dolphin. So usually the dolphins are really happy and they play a lot. And Geminis are very, very playful. They need as much playtime as they do work time. Don't you? And safe and surrounded just says that there are people around you who love you. And if you don't feel that, the universe totally loves you. So those are beautiful cards. So let's see what your last one for this deck is. Beautiful. Number 11, Persistent Drive. See what you desire and move toward that goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. That was weird. I have no idea what that was. It just fell behind me. That was really strange. Okay, so I don't even know what I was saying then, but when I go back and review this, I definitely will see that. So yeah, something fell behind me. I still don't know what it could have been or what it was. And I'm the only one here. That is really strange. It's so weird when stuff like that happens. So whatever I was saying at that time, hopefully that meant something to some of you. That's really weird. So this has to do with Persistent Drive, and those are the white tip oceanic sharks. So Persistent Drive, has to do with, following what you want to do. You have something that's going to give you a drive. So say you have a job and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't like my job anymore. So say you go buy a new car. That will give you drive to get up and go to work every day and make that money to pay that car payment. Stuff like that. Like a nice apartment, or say you want a nice table. Persistent Drive is working towards your goal and working towards getting things you want. So that's good cards. Alright, so I'm going to switch to the Oracle of E. I'm going to read those first. I switched them over here, just did it backward because I just got to switch it up all the time. So for the first Oracle of E card for you, Gemini, is Wrecking Ball 46. So 46, if you add the numbers, would be a 10, and 10 is usually an ending. Or it's just like you've reached the end of something, so it could be a good ending or a bad ending, either or. So remember that, endings don't always mean bad. So Wrecking Ball means that you need to transform something that isn't working for you, and when you do, you're going to get to the sun. It's going to be better for you. So try and think of what you maybe keep doing over and over in your life, or something that's not good for you. You need to transform and do it differently. 31, beautiful superhero. So superhero means that you've been doing something really good for yourself lately, Gemini. Something, whether working really hard, being on a diet, exercising, something you have been doing. Maybe you're just taking care of the family and doing everything while the family stays home safe. You're the one that goes and ventures out in the pandemic world to get the needy supplies. I'm not sure. So 17, baggage be gone, has to do with baggage that you have been carrying around. You see the circle. To me, the circle is things coming full circle. So whatever you've been carrying around, it's time to release it, to let it go. It doesn't, whatever it's not doing you any good that you continue to think about or have in your life, it's time to let it go. 45, this is beautiful. This is loud and clear. So this is an upright triangle, of course, and this is masculine energy, but feel free to vice versa the masculine feminine, because we all have both energies. So loud and clear, the universe is trying to communicate with you. There's something they're trying to get through to you, Gemini. They think they're being loud and clear and aggressive. I mean, the upright triangle is aggressiveness they're trying to communicate. So are they getting through? I don't know, only you do. So free falling, this always reminds me of the Tom Petty song, but that's not what it relates to. This has to do with you allowing the universe to do what they want to do for you. You have to allow them to bring you what they want and have patience and not run off and do things on your own before it's time, or just try to get into a pattern that's good for you, or a rhythm. Like free falling. I just see you Geminis just going all over the place. And so it's like, so this is good. 49, this is heartbeat. So this is when heaven like rains down its beautiful bright light on whatever is making you sad. They're going to make your heart happy. They're going to make it beat faster. I feel like this relates back to persistent drive. That they're going to give you something in your future that's going to give you persistent drive that is going to make your heart beat really well. That's going to make you happy. You're going to be like, oh, I'm so happy I have that. So number 20, the dude abides. This reminds me of the Big Lebowski, but that's not what this refers to. So this has to do with people around you just getting your vibe and going along with you. You're just so giving too. It's like you just get along with everybody and you agree with everybody, and then I feel like you go home and you be kind of sad and you're like, wow, I'm alone now. So try and reach out more and try not to give so much of your time away is what I'm getting. The dude abides. I'm just getting you give a lot of your time away to other people, Gemini. So make sure you have time for yourself, for self-care. Brand spanking new. This is beautiful. Again, heaven. Excuse me, sorry. I gotta get some water. Sorry about that, Gemini. A lot of talking. Oh my gosh, it gets my throat so dry. So brand spanking new shows the heaven coming down on the darkness. So whatever darkness you have been carrying around and being sad about, it's getting ready to be overthrown with light from somebody. Somebody new is coming around you. Somebody that could possibly be a love partner, I feel. Right side up, this is beautiful. Number 1. This pretty much says that right now you cannot go wrong, Gemini. You're doing everything right. No matter what you do, you're going to land right side up this week. So you have where you need to be, safe and surrounded, and right side up. So if you're feeling venturous, and I see you have heartbeat, and then the dude abides, and then brand spanking new. I always pay attention to what card is between these two, what I call heaven cards, because I like the bright, sparkly, raining down on the darkness, and it says the dude abides. I'm going to look at that real fast just to clarify. that I'm right on that. So, yeah, it talks about it's being your lucky day, and the dude is waiting for you. The dude's got your back. So, heartbeat, the universe has your back, and brand spanking new. So I feel like there could be a love connection coming into you, and you need to not fear it, because this says you're going to land right side up. You're where you're supposed to be. You're surrounded, taking this venture in love. Just have persistent drive to go towards your goals and go towards a relationship that you want to have. Try and steer it towards the way you want to have. Try not to let it go off track to how you don't want it to go, is what I would say. Alright, now I'm going to switch to the Chakra Wisdom deck. 8 of Swords right off the bat. Really, Gemini? This is you self-sabotaging yourself. Why is it when things go good and something good comes to you, and then you're going to go in the mirror and tell yourself why you don't deserve it and you're not good enough and you got to not do this? Stop. Stop, stop, stop. 5 of Wands. So this is people talking about you, and it doesn't matter what other people say about you. I know it makes you maybe uncomfortable and anxious, but you need to get over the anxious and uncomfortable, because it doesn't matter what people say about you. It really doesn't. It's their feelings. It has nothing to do with you. And people who care about you are not going to listen to what other people say about you. So the Wheel of Fortune is, you have the power right now, it says, in your love, your heart chakra, to bring magic to you. And it seems how this is the heart chakra and this was about love. I feel like love. It's weird, I did love readings like 2 weeks ago, and now this week all the love readings are coming out. It's so strange. So this, yeah, says you have everything around you to bring love to you right now. Knight of Cups is somebody coming in to say they're sorry, offering a cup of love and an apology. So 7 of Wands is somebody who has lots of opportunities around them, but they have one certain person, I feel, that they want to be with. Or it could mean that somebody is just thinking a lot. I feel like it's more dates. Yeah, somebody has a lot of people wanting to date them. It's you, Gemini, I guess. Well, I didn't make that connection until I put it down. So 2 of Wands is you make an a decision. You have an opportunity to come in and you have to make a decision. And I feel like the decision you're going to make concerns you and possibly 1 or maybe 2 other people. And you're kind of stressed about it, but you're going to make the right decision and it's going to turn out fine. It's a passionate decision. 3 of Coins is growth and promotion in your coins. This is very good. This is really good. So you could be getting a increase in your job. You could be getting going up on the corporate ladder a little. This is the Emperor. Look at this again. This is like Aries. This is the boss. This is a CEO. Somebody who's the boss either of a business or of his home life. In the home life situation, I feel like this could be a daughter kind of looking to say, oh, what's going on? I'm going to do this and Dad's not going to see me. If you have an Emperor in your household, the Emperor knows everything. Sometimes people think the Emperor is kind of narcissistic. I think that's just how he is to take care of his kingdom, so to speak. He can't be letting his guard down. He has too much to protect. So Judgment has to do with somebody who may have hurt you. There could have been 3 people, Gemini, who really hurt you. It looks like 2 men and a woman. And the Divine is telling you, look at, she has her rod, her caduceus, it's lit up. She has her wings. She's telling you, just let it go. The Divine will make those people feel what they made you feel. It's in the past. You release it because the universe takes care of it. So 8 of Coins would be you planning and organizing your future, your money, what you want to do, your goals possibly. Ace of Coins, beautiful growth and promotion with your coins. So you have 3 of Coins and then Ace of Coins. That's a pretty big jump real fast. 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords is fast action communication with the yellow. You could have some sort of communication that really hurts you. It could be an ending to something. The world. The world means that you are just in a good place. It kind of goes with where you need to be, safe and surrounded. Whatever you choose to do right now, Gemini, the universe has your back. They are like so close to you. They're in your crown chakra. And sometimes when I see this, it doesn't usually relate to marriage, but I feel like it could for some of you Geminis. So Queen of Swords is somebody who says what she wants to say. She doesn't hold anything back. She doesn't sugarcoat. She just says what she needs to. And she's very protective. She's wise. And she just says it like it is. So Knight of Swords. You have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So this, I don't know if this is two other people around you, Gemini. A Queen of Swords and a Knight of Swords. He is coming in fast. He has something to say with his throat chakra. It could be not nice. And look at Princess of Swords. What? This is amazing. So you have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and then the Princess of Swords. So I don't know if this is three people, Gemini, that are fighting and arguing. This is intuition right here. This is throat, and this is love. This one is the heart chakra, and this is also somebody spying right here. So a lot of spying. And King of Swords, really? Oh my gosh, this is just amazing. Okay, so you have a pair here. So this to me could mean a power couple. This could be two people who are a lot alike, and together they could be just powerful, very powerful. They think alike, they're both protected, they have similar thinking patterns. And then you have the Knight and the Princess, which are alike. So this is kind of weird now that I'm looking at it. So I feel like there could be an older couple and a younger couple. Fighting for some of you Geminis, if that makes sense. It just seems absurd, really, but that's what it could be. It seems like a couple. Or maybe it's talking about a couple who are younger and now they're older and they still do the same thing they did when they were younger, possibly. Princess of Swords is new beginnings. Love, opportunities, faithfulness. This could also mean fertility or pregnancy, possibly. This also means protected. It has a stag back there. So be aware of that. A lot of love. There's a lot of love in that card. Whoever that is, they definitely love somebody. Okay. Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups is happiness and love in your life, in your home life. That's beautiful. The High Priestess. This is very powerful. So the High Priestess is somebody who learns from their intuition, and they use their intuition because their life has been really hard. They haven't had it easy. And if they wouldn't have listened to their intuition, they wouldn't be the High Priestess. They would still be down, struggling and having a hard time. So she tries to tell other people, I feel, to listen to their intuition and guide people. But she doesn't sugarcoat things. She's kind of blunt, wherever this may be. Alright, I'm going to pull the Soul's Journey Lessons card for you. So you have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And you are very humorous, Gemini, aren't you? You love to make people laugh, and usually people do laugh. You're just fun and happy. People do like being around you. And then the next one is guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So if you are hanging on to any guilt, it is not necessary. This is your sacral chakra, and you need to release it so you can be whole, so you can start all over again. There's no reason to hang on to guilt. It doesn't do anything. And maybe that's what you're hanging on to right here. This is not good. There's no reason to hang on to guilt for anything. We constantly move through life. You're going to get things like the tide that goes in and out. You have to get them and release them. Get them and release them. When the universe tells you to release things, release them. If they come back to you, like they say, it's meant to be yours. If it doesn't, then other things will come. Maybe it takes time for things to come back to you as well. It's just the way the universe works. So now I'm going to pull the Fantasy Cats Oracle deck for you, and you have Climbing 13. So Gemini, this time is different for cats and trees. Cats and trees are a slower pace down here on Earth. So this has to do with you climbing the success, so to speak, possibly at a job, climbing to more self-security. And then you have knowing, number 4. Knowing has to do with a past life for me. It shows the pyramid right here and the card and the sun. So knowing is you having a past life, and I don't know if there's something, it's weird, something that's making you think about it, or something you're noticing the similarity, because look at this is climbing and you have the slant right here. So I feel like a lot of you are climbing with your intuition, Gemini, and your sense of believing. Maybe you're getting downloaded with information, and I don't know if you can believe it or not. You kind of got your head turned, like, let's just put it this way. I feel like some of you are just now noticing it. She's kind of got her head turned towards the pyramid, like she kind of hears it, but she's not sure. So I don't know what's going on, but I hear a bunch of people outside there. I should hurry this up, I guess. Okay, so now I'm going to pull the souls, or the angel and ancestor. You have air guardian, shift your perception. You have to go with the flow of the air. You see the wings in here? She looks like she has air going through her hair. And then you have lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. I'm pretty sure this has to do with fertility too. I'm getting a lot of fertility. I really see a lot of pregnancies did happen during the lockdown. A lot. Okay, so air guardian, let me see what this says. It says change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. The air guardian card represents the angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you to overcome any thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations, as you could be standing between you and greatness. And this was about the way you think about yourself a lot. And look at that. That's so amazing. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You are being guided to recognize that not all you see is the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You are being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you have set for yourself, and recognize that you may see the world, that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. Beautiful. So you have to make sure you're open to it, or it won't come to you. I know I say that a lot, but that's a broad spectrum of what could come to you and what you are okay with. So I just saw a lady. Here she is. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady, known as the Empress in the traditional tarot, is a representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. She is an abundant, beautiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all those who need nurturing. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. Alright, now I'm going to do the fortune cookie here, Gemini. I hope that was good for you. Congratulations are in order, it seems like, to some of you. It'll all work out if that's not what you wanted, trust me. it'll all work out. Certain things capture your eye, but pursue only those that capture your heart. Oh, that's beautiful. Certain things capture your eye, but pursue only those that capture your heart. And you know what? Now that I look at it, Leo didn't come out in your reading, Gemini. How about that? That I could see. Now watch me go back and rewatch it and see Leo in there somewhere. But as of right now, Leo didn't come out. That's like the first time in what? Ever? Alright, so thank you so much, Gemini. Cross watchers, everybody coming to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you so much, Gemini. Bless you.